Agarwal. Shruti, sorry. Shruti is going to introduce. She runs a business which is into supplying fresh meat. So whenever you think about buying meat from the meat shop, all the vision which comes is flies, investors, bad smelling. She's done away with that. So she sells frozen meat, fresh meat, and one of the few companies in India which is doing that. Phenomenal work, right? Sorry for my name.
Thank you so much. I know it's difficult.
Yeah. Even my name is difficult.
Back in 2013, that was my third year of college. I was diagnosed with bone tumor. That was in my leg, so hence very concerning. Unfortunately, it was a recurrence. It was first diagnosed when I was 8 years old and I underwent a surgery and I was fine. But obviously at that time, I did not know what it really means. I still remember the day when I went to the doctor's office. So deep inside me, I knew I had been experiencing pain for quite some time and I knew what the result would be. But hoping against hopes that it wouldn't be so. When I reached there, when the doctor told me, I was devastated. I came out. 2 teardrops rolled from my eyes. I had a choice to make. Either I can let it bring me down, I can drown myself in self-pity, or I can come out stronger. I can take the other path where this acts as an experience for me where I learn to overcome anything that comes my way and do whatever I want and whatever I want to achieve. This was the beginning of my passion, the want to do something in life and do something worthwhile. So we just celebrated our 4th anniversary, and in the last 4 years, one of the biggest learnings for me has been you need focus. And that focus comes from passion. For me, see, whenever you start researching on a category and I think so many of us want to be entrepreneurs and I think everybody should pursue their dream. The passion comes from something that you deeply connect with. For me, that happened when I went to the local wholesale market of Delhi, which is Ghazipur. I don't know how many of you have been there. When I reached there, the entire market, it's so filthy, it's stinking, you can't breathe. I literally could not breathe. Even through, I had a scarf in my hand and I put it on my face, and even through it, I could not breathe. The way they were slaughtering animals, the way they were storing them, there was no water, it was blood everywhere around, and trust me, it was horrible. And that's what 99% of the people are consuming. That concerned me. That concerned me so much that I think that was the day when I decided that, yes, I'm going to do something about this, and this is not what people deserve, and I have to do something about it, and I'm going to do something about it. I think that's where the focus eventually comes from. Once you have a certain passion inside you of achieving your goals, it has to be driven by something that comes from within you. So we started researching for this category in 2014, and the day came when I had to tell my parents. And to give you a background, my parents are very nice people. They are progressive and they support me in everything. But when I went to them and told them that this is what I want to do, my mom was shocked. So was my dad. Thankfully, he did not speak. My mother did. And her biggest fear was that if you do this, who is going to marry you? And She's very nice and she's been supportive throughout, but I think that's something that comes from within, where for people, marrying their daughters is one of the biggest responsibility that they hold very close to their hearts. Um, right. Yeah. So another example, I'm so sorry I'm giving so many examples. So this was when we had just started out, and there was this small license that we had to get, which was the VAT license, and the VAT inspector had come to the office, and I was the only one there. So he was surprised to see a woman there when he saw me sitting there, and then he gave me half an hour of lecture on, why are you doing this? This is what you should be doing. You are an educated woman. Please go and work somewhere, get married, have children. And I'll be very honest, I heard him out for 30 minutes, and this was one of the initial learnings throughout my experience when I heard him out. There were two things. See, either I could have gotten aggressive, I could have gotten very defensive and told him off that, how dare you tell me what I want to do. I will do whatever I want. The other route that I learned, and I'll tell you why, because when he spoke to me, he spoke out of concern. That's exactly what he has seen. He's not saying that as a woman, you should step back and just take care of children. He wasn't saying that. He was only speaking out of concern that this is the way life should be, and this is what you should be doing. Then I took the route of actually explaining him my passion, why I really want to do this, and how I'm exactly going to do it, and there's nothing that can stop me. That's when he understood, and that's when he appreciated what I'm saying and what I'm doing. On the other hand, if I had gotten defensive and told him off, I don't think so I would have been able to send across the message that I was trying to tell him, which, because each person touches lives of so many people. I think it's about touching each and every person's lives who is around you. I think that's the only way the empowerment that we seek can happen. Not by fighting, but by speaking from our hearts and actually telling them that why we want to do this, and we are going to do it. Yeah. So now, 5 years later, we are one of the leading fresh meat brands in India. Our philosophy, our foundation has been built on helping people eat better, and hence helping them live longer lives. It's one of the biggest unorganized segments in India, and our goal has been always, right from the beginning, to organize this segment and actually help people eat better. Because, whenever I see it, whenever I go to these markets, because I have to go there very often, and I think people deserve better. So that's where my passion comes from. Yeah. In terms of the support that one needs, I think for anybody to grow, be it a man or be it a woman, this is not gender specific. For anybody to grow, there is an environment which affects your ability also to grow. So almost everybody has that potential to do something great in life. But the factors, but the people and the environment around you, I think that's one of the biggest factors in which helps you grow and achieve your dreams. For me, see, my family, fortunately, everybody around me has always been supportive, be it my family, be it my investors, be it my co-founder. I think I've never really faced any such problems. As women, I am talking from personal experience. I think women need to be more supportive of each other, more than men seeking support just from men. In my experience, it's men who have supported blindly, and not because I'm a woman, because I have a potential, and because they know that I can achieve what I want. But I have seen some, when it comes to women, not everybody is as supportive as men are. I'm sure there are a lot of reasons behind it, but see, the thing is, as human beings, as people, we need to support each other to help each other grow. Whoever has the potential, irrespective of the gender. In the recent years, laws have been passed to support women. And I'm going to speak a little opposite to that, and I'll give you a different perspective, which helps holistically, I think, is that this is a very recent example in my company where there's this woman who's a hub manager. So hub manager is basically a person who's handling dispatch of orders from a small unit. So she was responsible for that. And for the last 2-3 months, she was coming in late almost every day, which led to delay in orders and lots of cancellations for us. So eventually, after mentoring her and training her and even giving her warnings, it did not improve, so we terminated her eventually. Then started emails from her. The first one was that, I am sorry, please take me back, I will improve. Second was that, you wait for it, I am going to the police and you wait and watch. This is harassment. When the police did not listen to her, she went to the police to register a case, and the police did not listen to her, and they did not. She tried for 2-3 days. Then came that the area manager sexually harassed me. And now you do whatever you want, I will do this. And I mean, that was very naive because she put everything on email. It was literally a trail email, not even a separate email. So that's why we weren't really worried. But then, see, the result of this was that the next day, the area manager comes to me and says, ma'am, please don't have any female leaders in my team. I have kids, I have a wife, and I don't think so. I'm too scared. I cannot have something like this in my life. It's too big a thing for me. It would destroy my life if something like this happens, even if it is not true, even if it's proven to be incorrect later on. But see, holistically, I'm not saying that true cases don't happen. A lot of them happen, and the laws have been passed to support them. But as women, when these laws support us, we also have a responsibility to not misuse them. Else what happens is that, see, over a period of time, due to this, someone down the line is getting affected, where a person would be scared to hire a female or, helping her grow. So from our side, we should always ensure that that power is not abused, which has been given to us. It is for genuine reasons, and it's actually genuine people who would be not able to probably use it, and genuine people who will be affected by such incidents. See, it's been more than 4 years since we started this, and we have come so far. And I mean, actually, to be honest, I personally believe that we have done more than we could have dreamt of, and I think in the next 10 years, we are going to do so much more. We employ over 250 people, and as a company, I believe my responsibility is to empower people and make more leaders. Again, irrespective of their gender. For me, my responsibility is to be able to identify people who have potential, who have that hunger to grow, and then help them, handhold them, and give them whatever support they need. Be it a woman, be it a man, and I don't think so it's gender specific at all. People, as one more person was saying, that when women are expecting a child, people actually get scared and they want to bring in somebody else. But this happens with men also. It's just a mind block that people have. It happens with men also. People fall sick and they have different reasons where Even they take long leaves. And, personally, I have seen women who are actually on leave, on maternity leave, and they work from home and they work harder than their male counterparts. So I think it's more about people who want to grow, people who want to become leaders, and who have the hunger to grow. And as an organization, our aim is to always help them grow and give them an environment to grow. And I think this is something that is true, that should be true for any organization, to help make more leaders. And eventual result would be empowerment of women, where we actually don't think of gender as a where we are only trying to empower women. It's more about empowerment of people in general, and not actually treating them separately. I think that's all for today. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to India's first corporate news channel. We invite interviews, articles, press releases from your organization. Visit our portal www.indianconventions.com. Thank you.